Southern Hog Slayers, the Root Life. We're out at Hog Heaven today. We're going to try to catch a few hogs this morning. It's actually, we got a little cool snap. We're going to see how it goes.
Well, he was born in 1890.
Of course, I'm Kenny.
Down in
We're going to
the
go see if we can catch some
swamps
hogs.
Phil's got a gun on him. My daddy's got a big knife.
here in
I
that
keep an eye on my
moonshine whiskey.
I've
He
only had
was
probably
too
three once.
blind to drive.
It ain't never fun, I can promise you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was down in Carolina, right down the road where I was.
Watch out, watch out!
He
We've
drove
been out
his
for about 30, 45 minutes. The dog struck a hog. And last but not least, and most of all, we'd like to thank the good Lord above for giving us the ability, the opportunity to do this. Without him, we couldn't do any of this. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Southern Hog Slayers. Today, things are a little different. We're at our fall festival with our church, Mercy Baptist Church in Conway, South Carolina. In a little bit, you'll see some footage to where we went out hunting last night and we got 2 hogs. Well, we've been cooking those hogs throughout the day since early morning, working on very little sleep. That's one reason for these sunglasses. It ain't necessarily the sun, it's my eyes that swell up. But the hogs are about ready. It's about 4 p.m. and we're getting ready to serve these hogs along with a bunch of other stuff that the ladies of the church have prepared. So we've got inflatables for the kids. We've got Camp Cross Train Trailer. It's another project we do here at Mercy Baptist Church to try to help the youth, help the kids out. We've got a couple other smaller vendors here. And then, like I said, we got plenty of food. So stay tuned.
Yeah, all right. I'll tell a story about an old man. Well, he was born in 1890, down in the swamps of Gunter's Isle. Here in that moonshine whiskey, till he was too blind to drive. Well, it was down in Carolina, right down the road where I was raised. He drove a mule and wagon on up to 1968. But he didn't have nobody, Lord, just his guns and a few old dogs. Lord, late at night you could hear him running.
Here's some footage of the first hog we killed last night. Stay tuned. Enjoy. I don't know where that chipper puppy's at. Coming right on back the other way. All right, folks, we're under the gun a little bit tonight. We got to catch 2 hogs, clean them, and cook them. Ho, 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 ho. I know you want
You could hear Mr. Elliott call. Daddy used to take me to the river. We stopped off by the old man's house, and they drink that stump of whiskey. Think of something to laugh about. Tell you what we called him. We called him Old Man Elliott. Lord, his company I once relished. Lord, Daddy, in my hometown, he's a living legend. We called him Old Man Elliott.
Special thanks to Ocean Seafood Market. This is one of the Low Country's best kept secret for 75 years. This historic location was opened in 1940. You can dine in or take out. Dine in here consists of eating under the large oak trees out front, or you can take it out and enjoy it in the comforts of your own home. Ocean Fish Market is located between Kingston Street and Kingston Lake in Conway, South Carolina. You can get to it by boat or by vehicle, so there's always good food available. Or you can check out their second location, Shelley's Seafood Market. Also has dine-in and carry-out located just off Highway 501 on 3rd Avenue in Conway, South Carolina. Get your fresh seafood pack for your trip home from the Grand Strand. We'd like to give a special thanks to Anchor Realty and Business Brokers. Check them out online, anchorrealtyconway.com, or you can give them a call. They can help you with all of your residential needs as well as land. Check out this 6+ acre tract, wooded tract that would be a perfect location for a home site with plenty of seclusion, as well as all your commercial needs. Anchor Realty can help you with your real estate needs in South Carolina as well as North Carolina. Contact them at anchorrealtyconway.com or 843-365-5275.
Yeah, all right. Tell a story about old man. Well, he was born in 1890 down in the swamps of Gunter's Isle. Here in that moonshine whiskey till he was too blind to drive. Well, it was down in Carolina.
My name is Taylor, and I'm a part of the youth at Mercy Baptist Church. I'm here with our First Lady, Miss Lori, to ask her some questions about a recent thing called Camp Cross Train. Hi, Miss Lori.
Hi, Taylor.
So what is Camp Cross Train all about?
Well, Camp Cross Train is about setting fundraisers up for our youth so that they can attend camps and concerts and lots of other things that will help them become better young ladies and gentlemen and spread the word of Jesus Christ.
So what kind of stuff do y'all sell for fundraisers?
Okay, we sell T-shirts, hats, we sell bracelets, and
Stickers
have
for your car.
gone to concerts. They have gone to Fantasy Lake. Our youth have attended other churches. I think they went to the First Baptist Church in Lancaster. And just functions like that so they can share with other youth around our area and around other areas and join in and worship in Jesus.
Okay, well, that's all the questions for today.
Yeah, all right. Tell a story about old man. Well, he was born in 1890 down in the swamps of Gunter's Isle. Here in that moonshine whiskey till he was too blind to drive. Well, it was down in Carolina, right down the road where I was raised. He drove a mule and wagon on up to 1968. But he didn't have nobody, Lord, just his guns and a few old dogs. Lord, late at night you could hear him running, and you could hear Mr. Elliott call. Daddy used to take me to the river. We stopped off by the old man's house, and they drank that stump of whiskey. Think of something to laugh about. Tell you what we called it. And we called him Old Man Elliott. Lord, his company I was relished. Lord, Daddy, in my hometown, he's a living legend. We called him Old Man Elliott.
worthwhile. To see these kids having fun, see these people enjoying these hogs, that's the reason we do what we do. The good Lord above give us stability and opportunity to do this, and we try to give back every chance we can. You can see these people, they've got their tummies full, the kids is having a blast. That makes me happier than most anything right there. We'll walk over here and talk to some of our vendors, some of these people that set up booths, some of these people that supported us, and see some of these kids having a ball. Speaking of, there's mine, the little one with the overalls there. That's my Kennedy boo. But seeing all this is what makes it worthwhile. I flew in yesterday afternoon, went hog hunting last night, killed 2 hogs, cleaned 2 hogs, got 2 hogs ready to go on the grill, put 2 hogs on the grill before daylight this morning, and we just got done eating those 2 hogs. Boo-boo! 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 Whee! Whee! She's had enough of that. The inflatables, the Baptist Association let us use those for the kids. That was really nice of them. We really appreciate that because that give them something to do. And there's been kids here most all day while we were cooking. They actually had a lock-in last night. So we've kept them pretty busy. If you don't have a church or if you're looking for another church and you're in this area, Mercy Baptist Church in Conway, South Carolina, we'd be glad to have you. Everyone's welcome. And if you're visiting the Grand Strand or the PD area on vacation, you need a church to go to on Sunday morning, we'd be glad to have you. It starts at 10:15 and goes to about 12. So come on out and visit us. Those kids are having a blast in those inflatables. And I'd hate to know I had to take some of these kids home with all that cotton candy they eating over there, all that popcorn. Can you tell him hey? Hey, can you tell the camera hey? Can you tell her hey? We've got our trailer and our booth set up here so people can see us, getting some advertisement for our sponsors. A lot of these guys actually come to church, so most of them are local right here. We invited all of them. Carolina Hydrographics, his wife is actually right over there by my tent. She set up a booth. She does some arts and crafts and stuff, and we'll go over and see what all she's got to offer.
Hello, my name is David Avant, pastor with Mercy Baptist Church in Conway, South Carolina. We're located at 2805 4th Avenue. You can reach our and receive more information on us at www.mercybc.org. I want to just take a moment and just share some of the ministries that are working within the church. One is our Veterans Warrior Adventure Project. It's where we take veteran warriors and take them on deer drives and wild hog hunts. We also take veteran children on a designated time of each time of the month where we take them on a hunting trip just to share a little bit of God's love and give back to them for the sacrifices that they made to give us religious freedoms and opportunities to be able to worship freely through their sacrifices made to this country. We also have another ministry which is called Cross Train Youth Ministry, which is a ministry that we eventually have a 10-year phase-in plan where we're going to go from doing summer missions to eventually having a full-phase camp with full water activities, games, building, team building concepts, and it'll all be centered and based around the Word of God and the truth of God. And these are two exciting nonprofit ministries that we have at Mercy Baptist Church, our Veteran Warrior Adventures and Camp Cross Train, which is a youth camp. Excited about what God's doing here at Mercy Baptist Church and in the lives of people around Conway. Another exciting ministry we have is Hunters for the Hungry. It's where we have establishments and businesses that will help us with monetary donations, with volunteer, also with personal donations and volunteer their time and services with local businesses where we feed the community with wild game and deer, venison, and wild hog and just provide food for those that need it. And also we just want to invite everybody that's out traveling, those around that don't have a home church, to come and visit Mercy Baptist Church in Conway, South Carolina. We'd love to have you come and just experience God.
Folks, we're standing here with Miss Beverly. This is Miss Carolina Hydrographics. This is Tad's wife that owns Carolina Hydrographics. You've seen him on with us before, one of our sponsors. She has got all these arts, crafts, of course, all this stuff here is ours, so just disregard that. But all this pretty stuff is hers. Miss Beverly, tell us a little bit about the stuff and where they can get it and how they can order it, or...
We have a, Tad does vinyl graphics. Obviously, I think we're going to be doing some of your decals.
Yeah,
work.
a lot of the trailer work is done by Tad.
So everything you see here is vinyl. These are like boutique style gifts. And we are opening a shop within our shop that's going to hold these kind of things. December 3rd is our opening for that. But anything from heat transfer t-shirts to door style hangers, any kind of unique gift, you can get it there.
Mm-hmm. Have you got a website where they can order?
Well, we have a Facebook page where things can be viewed there, and we do have a website, CarolinaGraphicEnterprises.com, and there's a link to If Walls Could Talk, vinyl graphics and decals. That's the name of this side of the business, If Walls Could Talk.
Ooh,
and you could,
Walls could talk, I'd be in all kind of trouble.
you can see things there.
All right, be sure to check out Miss Beverly. If you need to get a hold of her, you can contact her or you can contact Carolina Hydrographics. She's the woman in charge. Tad's the guy that works there. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it. The fun part of hog hunting, the real fun part, preparing it and eating it. Even though it's been a lot of work preparing it, we're going to enjoy eating it here in just a minute. Stay tuned and enjoy this. It'll actually be this hog that you'll see harvested in this next clip. They weren't lying when they said they were hitting these fields.
Yeah, all right. Let me tell a story about an old man. Well, he was born in 1890 down in the swamps of Gunter's Isle. He ran that moonshine whiskey.
Dead.
He was too blind to drive.
Dead. Dead.
Well, it was down in Carolina, right down the road where I was raised. He drove a mule and wagon on up to 1968. But he didn't have nobody, Lord, just his guns and a few old dogs. Lord, late at night you could hear him running, and you could hear Mr. Elliott call.
Dead. Dead. Come here. Dead.
Daddy used to take me to the river. We stopped off by the old man's house,
Dead.
and they drank that stump old whiskey. That got something to laugh about. Tell you what we called it. And we called him Man Elliott.
Between that one and that other one, there's a small festival tomorrow in church. And naturally, they don't come. So I'll have to clean them tonight, and they'll go straight on the grill. Stay tuned, and you'll see us eating these before we go off the air. Whew, we're gonna go get the other one. That one's close to the road. These people said they were hitting these fields, and this was kind of what I hoped was a sure thing. And sure enough, it was a sure thing. We'll actually be home before midnight. Then I'll get to clean these hogs for that fall festival tomorrow. But hey, we needed the hogs, we got them, and we'll be eating them shortly.
Hey, I'm Pastor David of Mercy Baptist Church, 2805 4th Avenue in Conway, South Carolina. We're right in the middle of our fall festival, our Thanksgiving Day festival here at Mercy Baptist Church. Just like to give each one of you an opportunity to invite you to come out today and come out and worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:15 a.m. Also, we have our youth Sunday night at 5 p.m. We have small groups on Wednesday nights. If you're interested, you can go to www.mercybc.org. We've got inflatables, popcorn, cotton candy. We've got a lot going on at Mercy Baptist Church. I just invite you to come and experience mercy. God bless you. story about old man.
Well, he was born in 1890 down in the swamps of Gunter's Isle. He ran that moonshine whiskey till he was too blind to drive. Well, it was down in Carolina, right down the road where I was raised. He drove a mule and wagon on up to 1968. But he didn't have nobody, Lord, just his guns and a few old dogs. Lord, late at night you could hear him running, and you could hear Mr. Elliott call. Daddy used to take me to the river. We stopped off by the old man's house, and they drank that stump of whiskey. Think of something to laugh about. Tell you what we called him. And we called him Old Man Elliott. On his company, I was relished. Lord, Daddy, in my hometown, he's a living legend. We called him Old Man Elliott. Well, now he's old and feeble. I doubt he'd know me if he saw my face. I still hear him saying, Charlie, grab your box, sing Amazing Grace. And we called him Old Man Elliott. Called his company, I was relished. Yes, and in my hometown, he's a living legend. They called him Old Man Elliott. Oh, yeah, we did. That's what we call him now. Yeah, all right.
Tell a story about old man.
Well, he was born in 1890 down in the swamps of Gunter's Isle. He ran that moonshine whiskey till he was too blind to drive. Well, it was down in Carolina, right down the road where I was raised. He drove a mule and wagon on up to 1968. But he didn't have nobody, Lord, just his guns and a few old dogs. Lord, late at night you could hear him running, and you could hear Mr. Elliott call. And Daddy used to take me to the river. We stopped drop off by the old man's house. And they drink that Stump old whiskey. Think of something to laugh about. Tell you what we called it. And we called it